Coming into your YouTube airwaves, it's Vaughn, the Statman, and welcome to the Stat Room.
Woo! How is everyone doing? And welcome to the Stat Room. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before I get into this 9-game slate, guys, let me introduce myself. I am Vaughn the Statman. You can follow me on Twitter at VonnTheStatman. And guys, check out the website, VonnTheStatman.com. All right, guys, so I'm going to get right into this slate, guys. I'm going to go through and give you guys some tips. And I would say most of the times, the tips that I'm going to give you are going to work. The only time these tips won't work is if the game happens to become a blowout, your guys get in foul trouble, or they get ejected. No strategy can prevent those three things. So know this going in, that sometimes an inferior team blow out a good team. It's the NBA. No team can be laser beam focused for 82 games. That's the challenge in NBA. So I want to give you that disclaimer before you move forward. All right, now, when you look at NBA today, the first thing you want to do, guys, when you're playing NBA DFS is you want to see who is on the back-to-back, who had to travel, how far they had to travel, and did a team that's on the second night of a back-to-back stay at home. That matters. The second thing that you guys, if you listen to what I'm saying, this will help you to cash. If you play whatever kind of contest, unlimited entry GPPs, you got to take massive gambles because it's always four guys that are under $5,000 that do 35 points that you probably never heard of. That's the fact in NBA. That's why you have to go through and look at each and every game, each and every player. All right, so give you an example. If you look at the Detroit Pistons, Detroit doesn't compete as well on the road as they do at home. Detroit could beat Philly at home. They could beat Phoenix at home. They are a team that fights at home. And today, let's pull up Detroit. And what I want to show you guys is if Cunningham plays today, they're going to be a very, very competitive, scrappy team. Detroit has a player that I'm really, really starting to like, and his name is Saddiq Bey. Saddiq Bey said in a few years, he will be the face of the NBA. Look at his numbers at home, guys. This guy at home, he gives you solid numbers. He had the stinker, but he gave you 50, 20, 41, 30. He's a rookie, so he's going to have the ups and downs and stuff like that. He has a running mate that also can ball, in Grant. Grant will be on his third game back. I love Grant today more than Saddiq Bey because Grant and Saddiq Bey and Cunningham is a great nucleus. I hope and pray they don't break these guys up because they're all young. They're all scrappy. So when you're looking at GPPs and you look at a Boston team, ever since Brad Stevenson left as head coach, they haven't found their defensive identity. They do have one guy that has already found his defensive identity, and that player is Williams. And the other player that found his defensive identity is Marcus Smart. So when I'm looking at this game, I believe this game won't be a blowout, even though Detroit played last night. But if I was going to pick, I like to pick 2 players from a team. I will go 3 players if the matchup is just juicy. So I would take Marcus Smart, and I would definitely go with Williams, because Williams is going to go up against a center that doesn't shoot the 3-point shot. So he's going to be around the rim. He's just going to be rim protecting. This is one of them games where he can give you 4 blocks, 3 steals, about 13 points, probably 14, 15 rebounds. I'm expecting a 40-point plus performance from him. And then on the flip side of that coin, if I was going to pick anybody from Detroit, I only like one player from Detroit today. And that player would be, and just because he's so inexpensive, guys, Jeremy Grant is going to ball out. He's going to ball out, guys. I like Jeremy Grant. And there's one player from Detroit. I want to see what did he do, because he's going to be playing against his former team at home. Kelly Olynyk is so inexpensive, and he's not really getting the minutes. He had 17 and 14, but he did give you 14 points. This is a flyer play because you never know. Kelly Olynyk could come up. This is the thing about the NBA. This is what makes NBA difficult. The NBA is a league where if your shot is on, you stay in the game. So if Kelly Olynyk comes in and knocks down 4 jump shots, he's going to play 20 to 24 minutes. And if he gets you 24 to 26 fantasy points, you could take down the GPP because his price point is so low. All right, so that's who I like from this game. You got Williams, you got Grant. All right, now, at the shooting guard position, guys, I'm going to look at a guy that you guys probably never heard of on the Indiana Pacers, and his name is Taylor. Taylor is dominating the G League, and every time he plays, he gets at least 1 fantasy point for every minute he's on the floor. But in 3 out of 4 games that he's played, he's gotten more than 1. Look at OKC. He played 7 minutes. He got 14 fantasy points. Dallas, he played 12 minutes on the road and got 11. That's almost a point per minute. At the Clippers, he played 21 minutes. He got 27 fantasy points. Then they finally let him shine because their power forward got hurt. Seconds into the game, he came and got 36 minutes and got 49.7 fantasy points. He's not an anomaly, guy. I watched this guy. He can play. So we're going to go with him. You have so much money now to create the rest of your lineups, guys. And I'm going to give you another point guard. And this is a gut play only, guys. And we're going to go to Chicago now. So we're going to go to Chicago. All right. Ball is out. Caruso is out. We all see that, right? Zach LaVine is fighting back spasms, guys. I don't see him playing. He played 42 minutes last night. Dosuma and Cody White are going to be the reasons if Chicago has any chance to win in Indiana. And even though Indiana is one of the worst defensive teams in the league, so I still say Chicago should still win. DeRozan he's coming off an emotional game, guys. And if you don't have LaVine, that means you need scoring from somewhere. Vucevic and DeRozan can't do it all. So you need them young legs to power you through. So I'm going to give you Cody White. And I'm going to give you Cody White at the point guard position. At the shooting guard position, I'm going to give you one player who I love. I'm giving you Rozier. Cleveland is decimated at the point guard position. They lost Rubio, and they also lost Sexton for the year, and they also lost their star point guard. So I'm going to give you Rozier. And I'll let you complete the rest of your lineups, guys. So you got Smart, White, Taylor, Rozier, Robin Williams, and Grant. Every player on this line can get you 30. So now you can go get 2 stars. You can go get you a $9,500 player and even an $8,500 player. So that's it, guys. So you got Grant, Williams, Rozier, Taylor, White, and Smart. So good hunting on today's NBA, guys. Love you guys.